Danny Segura.
You look great as usual.
Well,
Sorry.
thank you.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, thank you. I mean, I knew you were going to come, so I had to, sharpen up a little
Dash looks good. Everything looks great.
bit.
The
Okay.
hair is just messy enough to be like you didn't try that hard.
Exactly.
I dig it. That's what I did too. It's like just messy enough. Like
That's
I'm
the
not
move.
trying hard.
Yeah, exactly. You're just natural. You look good, and that's
right.
it.
Just be you.
So I'm glad to see you. Last time I talked to you was at American Top Team. You had just finished sparring. You were in a different type of mood, and you had threatened to burn down a building if the next time I talked to you, you didn't have a home. So I'm glad it didn't come down to that.
Yeah. No, I got a home now, so life is good. I'm not gonna burn this place to the ground or beat the crap out of Henry Cejudo. So life is good.
Had you had a building in mind, or it's just been random?
No, I didn't have a specific building in mind. Now that I'm thinking about it, I was just gonna be like, Kayla Tornado Kayla, like was gonna come through Broward County.
Just gonna destroy the 954.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's gonna be like complete, like just wreckage.
So during that time, I mean, you were stressed, you were fed up. I mean, you mentioned how at first it was nice to be a free
Yeah.
agent, but at the end of the day, you wanted a contract, you
Yeah.
wanted a date, you wanted a goal. How nice is it now? Like, is it liberating? Is it, a woman on a mission now?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we talk about stress. I think that I should just clarify. Like, obviously, it was a blessing, and for me, it's such a privilege and an honor to do what I love every day, and to have organizations value me. It really is a. I worked very hard to get to this point in my life, and a lot of people don't see the behind the scenes that go into it. But I am very blessed, and I am very relieved to have a home and to have, a fight date that I can't announce yet, but that is coming soon, and an opponent, and I'm ready to get back into action. I'm ready to do what I love.
Yeah, certainly. And can you explain to us what made the decision to go with PFL? What factors were involved that pushed you that direction?
Yeah, so again, there's a lot of moving parts that go into, the MMA world and MMA contracts and a lot of behind the scenes. And ultimately, I tested free agency, like restricted free agency is probably what you would call it. And Bellator made a really great offer that I was very excited about. And as part of my old contract, I was supposed to show that to the PFL, and they had the right to match that contract. And if they matched it, then I was going to go back to PFL. And PFL stepped up in a big way. They really let me know that they value me and they want me to be a part of their company and their organization, and they matched the offer. So here I am. But not only did they match the offer, they made me a pretty solid promise that they're going to heavily go after the stars of my weight class, or 145, and try and make some big fights for me happen, so that not only do I make money, but I get to continue to build my legacy.
And that must have.
Not to take away anything from the women who I'm fighting in the tournament. That's not what I mean at all. I'm not overlooking anyone. I'm preparing as if I'm preparing for Amanda Nunes or Cyborg every day of my life, because that's the level I want to be at. But I do hope to fight those women as well.
Yeah, for sure. And something interesting that came with the press release, it was something announced, and sorry if I'm getting this wrong or not 100% right, but it was
Okay.
like pay-per-view series that you're gonna partake in,
Yeah.
and
So,
it was like a super fight,
yeah,
right?
so basically, I don't quote me on this, but PFL is launching basically I mean, that's what you yahoos do. Yeah. Okay. I'm different, says every guy I've ever met. Basically, the PFL is going to launch a super fight series. So I believe it's going to be on pay-per-view. And they want to bring the big stars of the sport together. They want to bring different promotions, different everything together, and have these super awesome fights that the fans want to see. So yeah, I mean, that's on the PFL to make happen, but I'm excited to be a part of it. I believe in it. I'm really very hopeful, not just with that, obviously helping to build my legacy and being very selfish. I think what they're doing is an amazing thing, but I just look at everything they're trying to do, from the Challenger Series to, developmental contracts to just the women they're trying to bring in now. I'm happy to be a part of the PFL. I'm excited we've grown so much together, and I'm really excited to see how much further we can go.
Certainly, and so that was my follow up. A lot of people were speculating, like, is this cross promotion stuff we're talking about? And then we see you out there beefing with, or I guess beefing, right? Is that the right word?
I
Or
mean, can you really beef with, like, I don't really beef with it. Like, there's no beef. I
going
just
back
wanna
and forth,
fight.
having an interaction with
Yeah.
Cris Cyborg on Twitter, and a lot of people were speculating, like, could that happen? Like, do you think that's in the books? Like, is that a possibility?
That's my goal.
Yeah.
Like, I want to fight Cris Cyborg. I'm very willing to, like, I'm very willing to step in a cage with Cris Cyborg any day of the week, anytime, anywhere, any weight. I don't care if it's cross promotion, co promotion, CBS, ABC, ESPN, friggin' Disney,
Showtime.
like Showtime, Looney Tunes. Who cares? Nickelodeon at night. Like, I really don't care. I just want to fight the best, and she's the best, one of the best. I think that's the biggest compliment I can give to her. I don't mean any disrespect, but I want to test myself, and she's a great place to start.
Yeah, certainly, and it almost feels like the both promotions can benefit from this. I mean, Cris Cyborg
What do you got
is
to
obviously a
lose?
star. I mean, you are as well. Do you feel like this is a very likely option? Do you feel like this is coming 2022 maybe?
I mean, I've been, from my side, it's game on. I think that PFL also is very eager to make this fight happen. I don't know about the other side, and I know there's a lot of talk, like, if it makes money, it makes sense. And I heard she said she blocked me on Twitter, so I don't know exactly.
Did she?
Yeah, I got blocked, dude.
You have a burner account to
No, but I just asked my friends, like, hey, what did she say? Because she, like, replied to something that I said, but I can't see it. So I'm like, I can't say anything because I can't see it. But whatever, I don't care. Honestly, like, Cris, if you're watching this, I have a lot of respect for you. I love what you do for the community. I love how you give back. I love how you use your platform for good. I think you're a true model, a true legend of the sport. And I really, really, really want to fight you. So please give me the opportunity to help our sport grow, help women's MMA grow, and let's make headlines together.
Well, Kayla, it's nice seeing you. Glad that you have a home. Glad that you got a nice contract. At least says you're the highest paid female athlete today in combat sports. So congrats on that, and looking forward to your return.
Thank you.